Ever felt like you're one YouTube click away from greatness, but end up binge watching how ants build highways at 2 a.m. instead? Yeah, I've lived that double life too, but here's the hard truth: that dream version of yourself, it's not hiding behind productivity. Hacks, it's buried beneath your distraction habit. So let me take you on the journey of how I stopped being my own comedy show and finally got dangerous with my focus. There was a time not long ago, let's say around early March last year in Seattle, when I sat down to work on something critical. 12 minutes later, I was neck deep in a video titled "How Jellyfish Sleep Without a Brain." That's when it hit me. I had read more Reddit threads about productivity than I had ever actually been productive. You know what that is? Delusional optimism mixed with digital ADHD. It's a chaotic cocktail, and I was shaking it up like a bartender on 3 espresso shots. Eventually, I got tired of being the butt of my own joke. I decided to train my focus so relentlessly. It felt like sorcery, like if someone walked past my desk, they'd whisper, "Is he casting a spell or just typing? Let me break it down." Focus isn't some divine gift, it's a forged skill. I found that out the hard way. Literally, I walked into a glass. Daughter at a downtown coffee shop because I was texting funny, yes, but also poetic because metaphorically my life felt exactly the same. Glassy, unfocused, and full of static noise. I was always busy, yet bizarrely ineffective. My days were full of motion, but void of momentum. I wasn't exhausted from work, I was exhausted from distraction. Back in what I now call the clown phase, I believed multitasking was a flex. I had my laptop open, 6 tabs, bouncing phone, buzzing lo-fi beats, playing, and I was replying to texts mid-sentence like I was running a billion-dollar anxiety startup. Spoiler: multitasking is a scam. It's your brain playing mental ping-pong until it collapses. The result: burnout, stress, acne, and a to-do list longer than your grandma's grocery. Receipt: I once spent 3 full hours building a productivity system, color-coded it, printed it, laminated it, then rewarded myself by watching 8 straight episodes of a baking show where people cried over souffle. The chaos peaked at 100 a.m. One rainy night, I was lying in bed in my worn-out hoodie, eating shredded cheddar straight from the bag like a garbage raccoon, and I asked myself, is this who I am now? An anxious cheese goblin with 23 open tabs and no finished projects? That question hit me harder than the lactose. So I flipped the switch. I decided to train my focus like a sniper. No more clown game. No more fake hacks. Just raw discipline. Forget the hacks. Here's the truth: if you don't build your focus, the world will gladly hijack it. The first thing I did was treat my brain like a toddler with a chainsaw, curious, reckless, and not to be trusted unsupervised. I locked away distractions. Phone in a drawer, notifications off. I created an environment where chaos couldn't breathe. Second, I set stupidly small goals. Not write a novel, but write one hilariously bad sentence that tricked my brain into starting. And once you start, momentum kicks in. That's the real secret. Third, I protected my energy like it was a Beyonce meet and greet. Ticket: I turned on Do Not Disturb. I declined random calls. I said no more often than I said yes. Fourth, I stopped romanticizing burnout. Being tired isn't deep, it's just dehydration with a bad attitude. Fifth, I became a one-task killer. Block time, do. One thing, finish. Then fist pump like I invented fire. Here's some bite-sized wisdom that smacked me. Most people aren't lazy, they're drowning in mental clutter. You don't rise to your goals, you sink to your systems. If your Tuesday at 2:45 p.m. is chaos, your dreams aren't coming true, your phone isn't evil, it's just currently your boss. Take back control. And finally, the mindset shift that changed everything. Focus is a rebellion. It's you screaming, "Not today," to a world built on distraction. This isn't about being perfect or waking up at 4 a.m. to whisper affirmations into your oat milk latte. It's about asking, what if I just finished the things I started? Not with luck, not with a guru's advice, but because I trained for it, because I built the muscle. And now when I sit down to work, it looks like magic, but it's not magic, it's mastery. So here's your comeback plan. Step 1, throw your phone gently across the room. Step 2, drink water like you've just escaped a desert of bad decisions. Step 3, pick one dusty item from your to-do list and just start. Touch. Open the damn file, and when your brain screams for a distraction, look it dead in the eye and say, "Not today, clown." No, there won't be applause, no gold stars, but you'll feel it, that shift, that quiet power, that secret sauce. People will start to notice. They'll ask, "How do you stay so locked in?" And you'll smirk and say, "I trained my focus. No tricks, no magic, just ruthless clarity and rebellion against a distracted world. Now go, be a wizard, be a menace, and don't forget your